By 2.5 lengths to a photo between Barkham or Prince Toranaga. Then came Grilette and a reaction, Latest Word and Military Attache. Rosnat, Brits Kingdom, Hasty Miss, and back at the rear, St. Tristram.
Numbers will be 5 and a photo there. Number 5, Kentucky Drummer, the winner, and it's tight for second and third to separate Barkham, number 11, and number 3, Prince Toranaga, after race 5.
Ready to go. Racing. And they jumped in a beautiful line too. Nazinski, one of the best to get going, with Ice Scotch down there the inside with Fitzhugh and Worthy Kingdom, Gourmet Prince. Here's Expected Journey being hunted across from the outside, going up towards the lead from an outside barrier. And Expected Journey from an outside gate has now cleared them to lead on the turn at the 1300. 2 lengths Nazinski, Worthy Kingdom. On the fence, Fitzhugh, a length Gourmet Prince. Over on the inside, Ice Scotch from Reigning Supreme. Springfield let out 3 deep from Rossi Boy. Then further back, and Derek followed by Total Band. Cammy back in the middle, then Caesar's Right and My Regard last of all, going up with 11.50 to run, and the leader Expected Journey by a length to Worthy Kingdom. Nazinski third on the inside of Gourmet Prince. Reigning Supreme is racing out very deep from Rossi Boy. Then on the inside is Fitzhugh. Further back, Springfield ladder round Total Band. Ice Scotch hard ridden from Cammy has only got 3 behind it, and they are Derek, My Regard and Caesar's Right. Up with about 7.50 to go. Expected Journey nearly a length in front of Gourmet Prince going up second. Reigning Supreme out very deep third. Nazinski trying to get off the fence fourth, and then Worthy Kingdom further back in the field, Rossi Boy. Then came Fitzhugh from Springfield Lad, followed by Total Band. Cammy about 8 lengths from the lead from Ice Scotch, and then Derek, and further back then My Regard, Caesar's Right. Expected Journey kicked a length and a half in front on the turn. Raced out now 2 in front of Gourmet Prince. Nazinski, they're all hard ridden. Right off the track, Springfield Lad with the big weighters running on. Then Rossi Boy going with him from Total Band, and Cammy can't get out. Expected Journey 3 lengths in front now with 180 to go. Down the outside, Springfield Lad followed by Nazinski, and then Rossi Boy. Cammy late, Expected Journey in front. Cammy flying up on the inside. Expected Journey hanging on though. Expected Journey all the way by ahead to Cammy. Third is Fitzhugh ahead of Springfield Lad fourth. Then further back, Total Band from Rossi Boy. A gap in the field then to My Regard. Then Nazinski from Gourmet Prince. Further back in the field then came Worthy Kingdom from Ice Scotch, Reigning Supreme, and Derek and Caesar's Right as last of all. The judge calling for the photo. A photo called for after the running of the Country Trainers Plate today, to rest between Expected Journey and the fast finishing Cammy on the inside after the running of race 6. Big performance by this Expected Journey. It'll hang on and get this after being hunted out from an outside stall by rider Carol Tucker, kicking 3 in front around the turn but getting very weary. And Cammy, who was held up badly when they turned, desperately needed a run through. Was coming home pretty quickly, but has just failed to get to Expected Journey. Looking at it from here, yes, has just failed, and Fitzhugh will get third ahead of Springfield Lad. Judge calling on the photo.
For 3 o'clock, Kentucky Drummer paid $4.15 and $1.40 in Sydney. Barkham $1.25 and 70 cents for third. Here's Brisbane.
Swift a shade slow to get going. Lemon Bitter and Paroshka came out quickly. Northcliffe is showing plenty of speed from out wide. King's In is handy in the early part, and so is Never Too Close. Rain Alone settling 6th on the outside of Princely Current. On Your Own drifting back along the inside of Latin Flare. Then Souvrawl and Swiftport last of all, 1,000 out. Lemon Bitter a half in front. Northcliffe travelling strongly on the outside of the leader. Paroshka 1 away third on the inside of Never Too Close. Nicely placed. King's In a bit wide. A break of 2 lengths Princely Current on the inside of Rain Alone. 2 to Latin Flare. On Your Own third last as they race down the side. Second last Souvrawl and then Swiftport. They've got 650 metres to go. Lemon Bitter ahead in front. Northcliffe second. Paroshka 2 lengths away third. Never Too Close in the middle there. He's fourth. Followed by King's In, Rain Alone, Princely Current, Latin Flare. Then On Your Own, Souvrawl and Swiftport. Onto the bend, 450 metres to go. Lemon Bitter a touch in front of Northcliffe. Northcliffe moving up on the outside of Lemon Bitter. They're locked together as they straighten up. Paroshka a length away third, trying to get into the clear. Never Too Close on his outside. Then Princely Current, Rain Alone. On Your Own starting to work his way through. Oh, he clipped the heels of Never Too Close and he almost fell. And here's the bolter. Latin Flare down the outside. He might tip them all out. Paroshka grabbed the lead. Latin Flare grabbed him. And this is a big boil over. Latin Flare racing away from Paroshka, and Swiftport making ground at the end. But Latin Flare has killed them in the run to the line. Latin Flare first, Paroshka second. Swiftport maybe third. Then Princely Current, Souvrawl. Rain Alone, On Your Own almost fell a furlong out. Never Too Close stopped quickly in the straight. Then Lemon Bitter. And the last 2 home, King's In, and a shocker from the favourite, Northcliffe, last.
Numbers 8, 10 and 7, the winner Latin Flare. Number 8, Second, number 10, Piroshka. And third, number 7, Swift Port, according to Wayne. 8, 10 and 7 should be the placings on race 5, the Vic Rail Graduation Stakes. The 6th in Brisbane, numbers were 5, 11 and 3. The winner, Kentucky Drummer, number 5, paid $4.15 for the win and $1.40 for the place. Second was number 11, Barkham, paying $1.25. Third, number 3, Prince Toranaga, 70 cents. Quinella, $16.10. And the trifecta, $211.95. Now the result, the double Expected Journey, Carol Tucker, the winner. Numbers were 6, 2 and 8. Expected Journey, $5.65 and $1.70. The second place getter, Cami, 85 cents. Third, Fitzhugh, $1.60. Quinella paid $14.65. Trifecta, $268.10. And the running double, $18.95. So that's the result of race number 6 at Moonee Valley, 6, 2 and 8, the placings there. As I said, our next event for telecast is in Sydney, and that is race number 6 on the card, which is due at 20 minutes after 3. We'll take a break on Grandstand and be back in a moment. 10 and 7 officially, Latin Flair at long odds, almost 200 to 1 on the tape, $99.05 and $11.60. Second, Piroshka, $2.45. Third was Swift Port, number 7, and it paid 85 cents. The Quinella was $502.45, and the trifecta, $6,369.10. That's the result of race 5 at Doomben this afternoon. Our next event at Moonee Valley is due, race number 7 on the card, at 3:30, the second division of the Gowrie Handicap, and that is the third leg of the Quadrella and second leg of the Quad Extra. There are no scratchings, a field of 14 to start, so let's get the thoughts of Roy Higgins and Mick Mannion.
Thanks, Pete. Yes,
Of course, here's Ian for his call now of race 6 in Sydney.
Physique was slow to go. State Ballet jumped moderately, and Shaney's Best headed by Janelli. Third placing Mighty Pat. State Ballet hunting up on the inside, and then Our Anniversary and Plush Miel. Further back is Nullarbor Prince, and then Vain Echo from Lord Valrigo, and last Physique. At the end of 500 metres, and the speedy mare Janelli, a length on the heavily back State Ballet. Plush Miel hunts up to be third, then Shaney's Best. Our Anniversary, Mighty Pat on the outer. A length Nullarbor Prince, the inside Lord Valrigo. Vain Echo second last, and 3 to Physique. At the 600 metres, and the order is unchanged. Janelli a length and a half, State Ballet. 1 to Our Anniversary, parked on the fence over Plush Miel and Shaney's Best, and then comes Lord Valrigo, saving some ground through on the inner as Mighty Pat tends to drop off, and then Nullarbor Prince, Vain Echo, and last Physique. Around the corner they travel. Janelli shows the way from State Ballet. Third placing on the inside is Our Anniversary. State Ballet's immediately under pressure. Lord Valrigo coming down the outer, but at the 250, and Janelli shows the way. Our Anniversary, the danger on the outside, and quickly went past Janelli. Lord Valrigo starting to come home well. Cook goes for Our Anniversary. Lord Valrigo the outside, making a race of it with it. Our Anniversary, Lord Valrigo, and they hit it. Lord Valrigo, I feel, has won it by a nose. I feel Lord Valrigo a nose to Our Anniversary. Third, Nullarbor Prince. Followed home then by State Ballet and Janelli. Further back then came Physique and Mighty Pat. Shaney's Best, second last Vain Echo, and last was Plush Miel.
Well, the plunge has come unstuck there. It'll be a photo in Sydney. You can see it's very tight, but maybe number 7, Lord Valrigo on the outside, ridden by Kevin Moses, has just got there to beat number 3, Our Anniversary, and 1, Nullarbor Prince. And the plonk horse, State Ballet, I suppose there could be a few excuses because it did miss the start, probably a length or so, but hunted up to be second and looked a little off balance coming around the turn, but didn't run on as well as expected in the straight. Judge calling for the photo, probably 7, 3 and 1.
And 14 runners settle. Gates are cleared now. And just waiting for one of them towards the middle. Yes, there's one that's a little bit fractious toward the middle gate. Maybe Foxwise. Just a bit of concern for a horse drawn out in about 6 or 7. It possibly is Foxwise, who went in riderless. Now they stand up. Well, again, the lights on. Racing. Came out in a fair line, getting back towards the back of the field after the start. Here is Sammy Maboy and also Steal the Wine. One of the first out, Panorama Grey, Hiramajo, and between time getting up on the inside. Going with the leaders is Beam Me Up on the outside of them. Further back was Nail, Vitalis, Kiora Star. Salton back about 7th, 2 or 3 to Grand Persian Cypress, and further back then Initial Wave. Then Foxwise from Lord Noosa and well back Sammy Maboy, and last of all Steal the Wine. Inside the 800, Panorama Grey quickly strode to the front. About 3/4 in advance of Off the Track Nail, a length and a half to Beam Me Up from Hiramajo. Salton in the middle, back on the inside, Kiora Star ridden along to, then further back to Persian Cypress. Then pulled out wide, Foxwise 6 lengths from the lead from Vitalis. Initial Wave and well back Sammy Maboy, and the other struggling, headed by Steal the Wine. Panorama Grey a half in front of Nail nearing the turn. Salton out 3 deep is going to them quickly. Then Kiora Star followed behind them by Hiramajo, and Foxwise running on. Salton on the outside quickly raced up, grabbed Panorama Grey, took the lead. Salton kicked a length and a half, Panorama Grey, and they're well clear of Foxwise, Hiramajo. Initial Wave from a long way back, but Salton, the favourites, racing away, and Salton is going to win pretty easily, about 3 or 4 lengths. Initial Wave gets up to run second, a half to Panorama Grey third, then came Foxwise fourth, then fifth home Kiora Star, a gap in the field, then running on fairly well Sammy Maboy, then came Persian Cyrus, followed by Hiramajo, then Vitalis, Nail from Lord Noosa, Steal the Wine, and the last runner in is Beam Me Up. Oh, here's one just walking down, just about to get to the line, and that is Between Time. The winner of race 7, Salton. Salton, number 6, ridden by D. Chipman. Number 7, second, Initial Wave, M. Gauchi. Third placing to number 5, Panorama Grey, 6, 7 and 5 after the running of race 6 today. He settled about 7th in the run when they settled down, but this is a pretty easy win, this. Horse by the Pug, and blinkers on today to smarten him up after his run at Caulfield recently, and he's dashed right away.
Lord Valrigo paid $4.10 for the win and $1.10 for the place. The second place getter, Our Anniversary, paid $1.05, and third was Nullarbor Prince, and it paid $1.10. Cornella Dividend was $12 even, and the trifecta $151.70. Numbers were 7, 3 and 1, race number 6 in Sydney. Now Brisbane is coming up at 3:40. And that is race number 6 on the card there. Then after that we'll take you to Sydney for race 7 at 3:55, and then the next event, pardon me, from Moonee Valley comes up at 5 minutes after 4. Okay, we might take a break now, and we'll be back on Grandstand in just a moment. $1.70, third number 5, Panorama Grey, 85 cents. Cornella, $13.10. Trifecta, $87.95. And the running double, $14.85. The numbers 6, 7 and 5 on race 7 at Moonee Valley. Now, it won't be too long before we take you up to Wayne Wilson for race 6 in Brisbane, from Brisbane. And they appear to be right. Starters up on the platform, lights on, so let's go to Wayne Wilson for race 6.
Racing, Couragey out wide began very quickly, and Lord Denwalk came out smartly as well. Lord Denwalk and Castellano, the joint leaders as they link up with the course proper. Rod $1 moving up to be third. Golden Boy, Mr. Luke, nice and handy with Demon Dancer and Shamaronic and Shorelay on the outside. Couragey's trapped out about 6 wide as they race up towards the 1,000. Annapolis Plush Girl getting back. Barmanist is trapped wide. Law Bar in the middle. Vibrant Heiress is over on the inside. Radana started a long way back with Tingo Song. Callis second last. And dropping out to the rear is Cornish Falcon. Onto the first bend, 800 metres to go. Mr. Luke driving up along the inside is the joint leader. Couragey is 3 deep, and Lord Denwalk is pulling his way through in the middle, and he's actually got his nose in front. Is Lord Denwalk just in front of Couragey and Mr. Luke, 1 to Golden Boy Castellano, followed by Shamaronic, and then Rod $1 on the inside. Barman is fairly deep. Shorelay next in the middle, then Demon Dancer, Law Bar, Plush Girl, Annapolis, Keller starting to go forward, then Vibrant Heiress. Well back is Tingo Song. Radana started, and Cornish Falcon at the rear. Into the straight, 350 metres to go. Couragey's never been on the track. He's just about hit the lead, but here's Golden Boy. Lord Denwalk still there. Demon Dancer getting a run on the inside. Mr. Luke dropping out of it, and Roller Dollar pulled out wide, and Shamaronic running on gamely. Golden Boy sprinted to the front, 150 metres to go. Demon Dancer into second, then Roller Dollar, but it's Golden Boy in front of Demon Dancer close to the line, and Golden Boy beat Demon Dancer, third Roller Dollar. Followed in by Couragey, and then Radana started, who made up ground. Barman as Castellano, then Shorelay and Keller. Vibrant Heiress, Cornish Falcon ran on over the final part with Innapolis. Barmanus was out wide. Shamaronic, well back was Plush Girl, Tingo Song, Mr. Luke, and Law Bar was one of the last home.
Another winner there too, Stephen Schofield, race number 6 in Brisbane, 2:10 and 16, number 2 Golden Boy, the winner, scoring by about a half length from number 10 Demon Dancer, and third placing going to 16 Roller Dollar, 2:10 and 16 on race 6 in Brisbane. Now, as I said, the 7th event there on the card, and the winner Golden Boy, $2.20 and 85 cents. Second Demon Dancer, $1.45. Third Roller Dollar, $1.50. Quinella, $8.75. Trifecta, $143.30. Numbers 2, 10, 16. That's the official result of race 6 up at Doomben in Brisbane this afternoon. The 8th event at Moonee Valley coming up at 5 minutes after 4, and the scratchings are disputed. Pearl Art Master and Blazing Talent, 3 out, leaving a field of 10 to run in race 8. Let's find the likely winner now with Roy Higgins and Mick Million.
Thanks, Pete. Yes, the 8th race.
And it's over 2,400 metres, so let's take you to Ian Craig.
The Winter Cup. My Halley Star jumped okay. Natsuki away nicely. Single Endeavour looking for the lead. Regal Prize handy, and here's Beedman hunting over on Stack the Deck, and Farzak and Wild and Woolly aren't far back. Coming down to the 100 metres, Single Endeavour just in front from Stack the Deck. Between them, third is Regal Prize. Natsuki on the inside rail, fourth. Fifth, Farzak, and then comes Wild and Woolly, followed by Peaceful Kingdom, My Halley Star, Say La Vie, Televari, and back last as they turn out of the straight, Flying Gypsy. So on the sort of they pass the 1900 metres, and Single Endeavour leads the way from Regal Prize, tending to pull a bit to Regal Prize as they go over the 1800 crossing. The favourite Natsuki getting a nice run, third on the fence from Stack the Deck. One further back is Farzak on the outside of Wild and Woolly from Peaceful Kingdom, Say La Vie caught wide. My Halley Star on the inside, Televari second last, a further length and 3/4 Flying Gypsy. Around the far corner at the 1500, and Single Endeavour by a length on Natsuki. Regal Prize on the outside now goes to second once more, and Natsuki on the inner third. Racing fourth is Stack the Deck, fifth on the inside Wild and Woolly, then Say La Vie, midfield around Farzak from My Halley Star. Then comes Peaceful Kingdom, second last Flying Gypsy, and last is Televari. 10 lengths covers them past the halfway at the 1200 in the Winter Cup, and Single Endeavour a length and 3/4 on Regal Prize, and Dittman pocketing Duffy on Natsuki. A length and a half away on the inside is Wild and Woolly, followed closely next as they go round the next bend by on the outside Stack the Deck, and then Say La Vie, Farzak, My Halley Star. Then comes Peaceful Kingdom, Televari, and Flying Gypsy not travelling well. As they go to the side of the track at the 800, and the big fella, Single Endeavour by 2 lengths, Natsuki, Regal Prize, starting to weaken a little here. A couple of lengths to Wild and Woolly, followed then by on the inside Farzak, Say La Vie next, and then a gap My Halley Star. One Peaceful Kingdom, Televari, Stack the Decks drop right back through the field, and forget about Flying Gypsy. It's Single Endeavour a length on Natsuki as they commence the swing. 4 or 5 lengths to Regal Prize. A length to Farzak, and further back Say La Vie and Wild and Woolly. They straighten now. Single Endeavour's rider Murray Logue had a peep. Here comes the duff on Natsuki. 6 lengths away next is Wild and Woolly. Single Endeavour just leading Natsuki. They have 220 to go. Natsuki bridging the gap on Single Endeavour now. A minute Wild and Woolly, and then Farzak, followed by My Halley Star, but Natsuki put his neck in front of Single Endeavour. A long gap, Wild and Woolly. Single Endeavour coming again. Natsuki still in front. Duff getting everything out of Natsuki, and the favourites home by a neck. Natsuki from Single Endeavour, a distant third was Wild and Woolly, and then My Halley Star, Farzak, Televari, Peaceful Kingdom, Regal Prize, followed by Say La Vie, and then Stack the Deck, and Flying Gypsy was last pretty well all the way.
2, 5 and 12 as called by Ian Craig, with Gavin Duffy aboard Natsuki getting everything out of it, and he needed to because Single Endeavour fought back hard in the last 100 metres, but Natsuki just too good and drew away at the finish to win by about a half length. From Single Endeavour, third placing to Wild and Woolly, 2, 5 and 12 on race 7 in Sydney.
Gates, and that's our thoughts on the race, Pete.
Here's Brian.
Raw Edge, one of the first out with Western Sovereign. Rocky Mack a bit slow to begin, and he's back at the tail of the field with Recap when they settle down. Raw Edge led by a half length Western Sovereign, a length further back Fashion Prince. Fighting Man moving up a little wide on the outside, and they're followed further back by Northern Copy off the rail. Around him goes Scott's Lane, and they're 4 lengths in front. They're further back in the field. Then came Zingaro King outside Rocky Mack, and Recap last of all. 750 out. Raw Edge led a half length to Western Sovereign, a length and a half Fighting Man. 2 lengths further back Scott Scots Lane went to fourth from Escape King on the fence Fashion Prince. Northern Copy about 6 or 7 off the lead at the moment, being ridden along. Recap and Rocky Mac going around him from Zingaro King. Racing up with about 500 to go. Western Sovereign travelling well, went up to the leader Raw Edge. A length and a half to Fighting Man, and they're 4 lengths in front of the other Scots Lane. Then further back, Northern Copy, hard ridden from Recap on the outside. Western Sovereign put its head in front of Raw Edge when they straighten. A length and a half into Fighting Man. 4 lengths Northern Copy, then Fashion Prince, and further back Recap. Western Sovereign went to the front of the straight now from Raw Edge. Then Fighting Man pulled to the outside, but Western Sovereign in front with about 100 to go from Raw Edge. Fighting Man, Fashion Prince. Gouchy keeps it going, Western Sovereign, and Western Sovereign wins over a length to Raw Edge. A length away third is Fighting Man, fourth Fashion Prince. A gap in the field then to Scots Lane. Recap. Northern Copy has only beaten 3 home. Zingaro King, Escape King, and last of all is Rocky Mac. The winner is Western Sovereign, number 5, ridden by D. Gouchy. Number 5, the winner. Number 7, second, Raw Edge, ridden by J. Didham. Number 3, third, Fighting Man, P. Highland. He travelled beautifully in the run, Western Sovereign. It's a double to the stable with Search winning earlier. And he got the upper hand. He was doing it better than Raw Edge coming up to the home turn. Quickly got the upper hand. Fighting Man had every chance. The big flop in the race has been Northern Copy. I sort of sensed that he was in a bit of bother about 650 out Northern Copy when Recap and a couple of others went around him. And he struggled, being beaten about 8 lengths. You'll find he's finished up in 5, 6, about 7th position on the run of the post. 5, 7, 3, Western Sovereign, the winner, number 5. 190 is the tote return and 80 a place. Number 7, second, Raw Edge, model of consistency, particularly here at the Valley, 125, and number 3 to return 95, and that's Fighting Man. Western Sovereign put the writing on the wall with a good win here at the Valley recently, and he beat Raw Edge on that occasion. On that day, Raw Edge gave him 1.5 kilos and
$7.50. Quinella was $4.80, and the trifecta $286.15. Race 7 in Sydney, numbers 2, 5 and 12. So there you have it. A Raw Edge and third Fighting Man, and the official tote dividends on race 8. The winner 5, Western Sovereign, $1.90 and 75 cents. Second, Raw Edge, $1.25, and third, Fighting Man, 95 cents. Quinella, $8.55. Trifecta, $59.65. And the running double, a dividend of $8.40 on the numbers 6 and 5, Selton and Western Sovereign. It's the official result, race 8 at Moonee Valley. Week's expected journey. The second leg went to number 5, Western Sovereign. First leg sub was number 2, Cami. Pardon me. And the second leg sub, number 1, Northern Copy. And the daily double on 6 and 5, a dividend of $30.05. And the quadrella, we will check for you just there, $297.55 for the numbers 5665. Here's Brisbane.
Prince near the inside, both began quickly. My Blue Kingdom began fairly, but he's drifting back with Kayaru Heights and Mendham Lad. And Good Luck Lady immediately drops to the rear. Onto the first bend. 1,400 metres out, moving up on the outside. King of the Galaxy goes to the lead, but here comes Hot on Aces. Hot on Aces dashes up on the outside of King of the Galaxy, and they're the joint leaders heading into the back. Honeybridge 2 away third, then Danjura. A length and a half to Mary Ruler, nice and handy today. Wonder So Easy to See. A break of 4 to Biscay Prince. Kayaru Heights getting a long way back with My Blue Kingdom. Another 3 to Good Luck Lady, and last of all, Mendham Lad, and he must be 20 lengths from the lead. 1,000 metres out, Hot on Aces in front, leading by almost a length on King of the Galaxy. 1.5 to Danjura and a half to Honeybridge. Mary Ruler's up 5th on the outside of So Easy to See. A break of 4 lengths to Biscay Prince, Kayaru Heights, My Blue Kingdom, Good Luck Lady. Mendham Lad 2 off last. The speed fairly genuine as they come down the side, 650 metres to go. Hot on Aces by a length on King of the Galaxy. Danjura 1.5 away third and ahead to Honeybridge, followed by Mary Ruler, beautifully placed at the moment, then So Easy to See. York now taking off on My Blue Kingdom. He's coming around Kayaru Heights and Biscay Prince. Then Good Luck Lady and Mendham Lad is last. 400 metres to go. Hot on Aces just in front of King of the Galaxy. Danjura 1 away third. My Blue Kingdom about 5 wide on the turn into the straight, and he brushed his stablemate Mary Ruler there. Then Kayaru Heights and Biscay Prince. He's nursing My Blue Kingdom. King of the Galaxy joined by My Blue Kingdom. He's hit the lead. Now he goes for him. My Blue Kingdom in front of King of the Galaxy. Now he pulls the whip to make a good thing of it. Today's going to be his day for Blue Kingdom. And My Blue Kingdom goes to the line and beats King of the Galaxy. Kayaru Heights flashed home and may have got third in front of Biscay Prince. Then Danger, a Mendham Lad, made up plenty of ground at the end. Then So Easy to See, Hot on Aces. Mary Ruler, a big flop today. And the last two home, Good Luck Lady and Honey Bridge.
2, 5 and 3 there on race 7. The winner number 2, My Blue Kingdom. Second placing going to 5, King of the Galaxy, and number 3, Kairu Heights will get into third placing. 2, 5 and 3 on race 7 at Doomben. Last there due at 10 to 5. Move Closer, number 1 comes out, and for the place. Second, King of the Galaxy, 95. Third, Kairu Heights, $3.05. Quinella was $3.65. And the trifecta, $92.10 on the second last today in Brisbane. Hopefully you might have backed a winner so far this afternoon, but it's set. Here's Ian.
And they're racing. It was a beautiful start. Celebrity Lover away well, and so was White Glen Azamore moving forward. And going up smartly towards the lead is Lady Canaveral with Feminine Ways and Farika. Gold Blade up there. Celebrity Lover can't stay up there, followed by Cabaret Dancer, and further back in the field Moving Light. Then Cougal Queen and Track Red, or Cabaret Dancer getting further astern now from Princess Army and Gold Rapids. They come to the side, and here Gold Blade has taken over a length on White Glen. Hot Block's gone up between horses to third, and Moving Light via the Cape. A length Azamore, Feminine Ways, Lady Canaveral, Celebrity Lover very deep. Then Cougal Queen, Cabaret Dancer, Farika, then Gold Rapids, followed by Track Red, and 2 lengths to Princess Army as they commence the run around the corner. And the pilot is Gold Blade, a length on Hot Block. Third, Moving Light, then Azamore and White Glen. From Cougal Queen and Lady Canaveral, Feminine Ways struggles, but at the 250 metres, and the leader is Gold Blade. A handy pilot she is, about 3 Hot Block, followed by Lady Canaveral warming up on the udder, but Gold Blade's got a commanding lead at the 100 metres. They're not catching Gold Blade. She's well clear of Azamore, Hot Block and Lady Canaveral, and Gold Blade untroubled and wins at about 3.5 lengths. Gold Blade beat Azamore, third Hot Block, then Lady Canaveral, Cougal Queen, Track Red, Moving Light, Cabaret Dancer, Princess Army, Gold Rapids, Feminine Ways. Then came Farika, followed by White Glen, and last was Celebrity Lover.
7, 13 and 4 in the final event in Sydney. Number 7, Gold Blade, the winner. Second, number 13, Azamore. And third, number 4, Hot Block. 7, 13 and 4.
Yes, the light on. Racing in the last event here, and Madonna Lily missed the start a length and a half, and Royal Gift Slay to begin. Liberty Slipper, one of the first out, bounced straight to the front, settling down now from going up over on the outside when they settle down. She's So Gay. Racing forward now is Miss Mambert a second. My Red Rowers third, a neck away out 3 deep. Black Impulse fourth from Gippsland Ghost. Then came Sister Impertinent, off the track as Shining Diamond. Then She's So Gay, Fate's Image the fence from RKL. 2 then to Madonna Lily. Royal Gift on the fence, and 3 lengths last of all, Wings of Amelia. Liberty Slipper a neck in front of Miss Mambert, a neck further back than My Red Rower, going up with 650 to go. 3 lengths to Black Impulse, hard ridden from Sister Impertinent, Gippsland Ghost, Fate's Image. Dropping out of it there is Shining Diamond. My Red Rower went up to tackle Liberty Slipper, 450 to go. And My Red Rower's put its head in front now of Liberty Slipper. 3 lengths further back, Miss Mambert struggling from Black Impulse. Then Liberty further back in the field, the outside Sister Impertinent. My Red Rower a neck in front of Liberty Slipper, turning for home. 5 lengths Miss Mambert, then Sister Impertinent, Black Impulse and Fate's Image. But My Red Rower's in front with 150 to go. Kicked over a length in front of Liberty Slipper. A long gap further back, RKL, Fate's Image and Miss Mambert battling on. But My Red Rower's going to win the last by over a length to Liberty Slipper. 4 lengths away, third is RKL. Then Fate's Image, followed by Miss Mambert, Wings of Amelia, Black Impulse. Then Shining Diamond, further back, She's So Gay, Sister Impertinent. Well back in the field, Royal Gift, a long way back, Madonna Lily. And last of all is Gippsland Ghost. Whatever the final race on the card is number 2, My Red Rower, ridden by C. Robertson. Raced up and has been too strong for Liberty Slipper. Number 10, third, RKL. 2, 1 and 10 in the last in the program. Yeah, well, she put the writing on the wall with a good run. Be just a little bit behind Liberty Slipper at Flemington recently in the race won by Right Aspect, who's a very good filly. And she was up on sides with Liberty Slipper when they turned. She's come home for a good win to win at about a length and a half. And coming home pretty well, although about 4 lengths away in third placing is number 10, RKL.